Hope everybody is doing great. Now, when I decided to make this particular video, I had two approaches towards it. The first one was to tell you how Baba Ramdev is able to give a tight slap on a certain section of the society, how he has come out on top and how they have fallen down. That would have definitely given me a lot of views and likes as well. And that's what is required currently because I'm only at 600 subscribers and views and likes would be the most important thing for me. And the second approach would be to stick to facts. Well, even though knowing that the first approach would have been better, I'm still sticking to the second option because I think that the responsibility of this particular channel would be to give you facts and not to go ahead and pop up tweets from every other corner and sensationalize the situation. So let's get to the topic at hand. So in the month of June 2020, Baba Ramdev came up with a medicine, or Baba Ramdev's organization Patanjali came up with a medicine, and they told us that this is going to cure corona. When they were asked if the research was complete, if the documentation is perfect, if it is approved by the World Health Organization, so on and so forth, well, they did not have the papers to support that. What happened in turn is a lot of people started trolling Baba Ramdev. Well, do I agree with the trolling? Definitely. Well, I understand that Baba Ramdev was 100% sure that the medicine is going to cure corona. But then there's a saying in Kannada, which is Hettavarige Hekana Muddu, which would broadly translate to, well, our kid is the most handsome or beautiful kid in the world. It does not matter how ugly he or she is. Well, that's what exactly happened with Baba Ramdev. He was so confident with the medicine that he did not believe in the fact that he had to get approval before he could make the announcement. So the trolling that happened, well, definitely that was all right. But do I agree with the kind of language that was used to troll Baba Ramdev or Patanjali? Or the way it was done? Well, I definitely don't endorse that. But having said that, it did not affect Baba Ramdev or Patanjali at all. Now I'll get to that fact as to why it did not affect. Amidst all this, India came up with 2 vaccines and became the largest supplier of vaccines in the world. Now the first one, Covaxin, what happens in this particular vaccine? There is a dead coronavirus that is injected into your body. So just in case if you are infected with coronavirus, this particular dead coronavirus that's been injected into your body would act as an antibody and see to it that you are not infected. What happens with COVID Shield? A weak virus which is infected with cold, which is actually taken out from a chimpanzee, is injected into your body. So this acts as an antibody just in case you are infected with coronavirus. Now in both these cases, a foreign object is injected into your body. Now while all this was happening, everybody forgot about Baba Ramdev or even Patanjali. But then Baba Ramdev or Patanjali both went ahead and they made sure that whatever research is required to get it approved by WHO is completed, and they submitted the papers. And once the paper was submitted, WHO went ahead and did their tests, and now Coronil is also been accepted as a medicine. I'm repeating again, as a medicine and not a vaccine. So what does Coronil have in it? Coronil has ashwagandha, tulsi, neem and other naturally available immunity boosters. But when they are added together, it acts as a medicine against corona. Well, this time they got approval from both WHO and COPP. COPP stands for Certificate of Pharmaceutical Products. But they did not only get permission from WHO and COPP to sell it in India, they've gone ahead and got permission to sell it in 158 countries. Now, if you remember, I did mention in the video that all that trolling or even calling names for either Ramdev Baba or even Patanjali did not affect them a little bit. The reason I told you that is because just during the lockdown period, the sales of Coronil was worth 4.5 crores. Even though there was no approval previously, the growth of Ayurveda after Coronil had definitely boosted up. From 20%, it had gone up to 50 to 90%. Now with papers in hand and approval to 158 countries, it's only left up to your imagination how far Patanjali or even Ayurveda from India can go. Now I know for a fact Those who trolled Patanjali in June 2020 would definitely not come forward and thank Patanjali for the medicine. But we as Indians can definitely celebrate because the vaccines that are sold maximum in the world is given to the world by India. Ayurveda, which was mostly condemned by most of the doctors or not accepted as a medical science, has given you a medicine which can cure corona. Hope Coronil will put Ayurveda on the world map and it will get the respect it deserves. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Ciao till then.